Hi there, ZIM is down over 15% today. They reported the results for the first quarter, which are not that great. They reported revenues of 1.4 billion and a net loss of 58 million. That happened because of lower shipping rates. As you can see, they went down a lot this year. Now, ZIM still expects a profit for 2023. They expect adjusted EBIT between 100 and 500 million. Of course, these estimates are based on higher shipping rates, if those rates go up. If not, they will still have losses. If you look at the stock price, you can see that it has declined by over 80% from its peak. And ZIM was paying a dividend around 100%, even higher. And now the market cap is around 1.8 billion. I made more videos in the past about ZIM, that the stock price will decline because of lower shipping rates, but not many people listen to me. But now we all see the results, a loss of 58 million. And of course, you can say goodbye to this huge dividend of over 100%. Let me show you why. ZIM said that their policy remains unchanged. They intend to distribute between 30 and 50% of annual net income as dividend to shareholders. But in light of the net losses recorded in the first quarter of 2023, the company will not pay a dividend to shareholders on account of its first quarter results. So because of that loss of 58 million, ZIM won't be able to pay any dividends. So Google Finance has to update the data. They have to delete this huge dividend and also adjust the price to earnings ratio. I mean, they have to cut it because ZIM has no earnings. Now, if you compare the first quarter of 2022 with the first quarter of 2023, you can see that in 2022, ZIM had a profit of around 1.7 billion and now a loss of 58 million. If you look at the freight rates in 2022, they were about 9,000. But now they are around 1,400. And that's why they have this loss of 58 million. Plus, they also said that average freight rate in the first quarter was around 1,300, a decrease of 64% year over year. Plus, they have net debt of 381 million, compared to net cash of 279 million in 2022. So the numbers have changed a lot, because of lower shipping rates. Also, the CEO said that the first quarter results reflected a significant decline in freight rates and weak demand. So that's why they have no profit this quarter. The CEO is optimistic. They continue to anticipate positive EBIT in 2023, despite macro and industry headwinds. They expect a recovery in demand beginning in the second half of this year, resulting in an improvement in freight rates. So their guidance between 100 and 500 million is based on higher shipping rates. I mean, they expect these rates to improve. If they don't improve, then don't expect this guidance. But alas, the loss may be higher. Now, as ZIM went down so much, is still a buy at the current price, as the market cap is about 1.8 billion? If you are a dividend investor, you can say goodbye to this dividend. ZIM won't be able to pay any dividends in the short term, because shipping rates are quite low. Some of you may say that you can rely on their assets, as there are about 11.5 billion. But if you study ZIM, you will find out that you can rely on their assets, because most of their vessels and containers are rented or chartered. ZIM rents most of its fleet, provides shipping services based on freight rates. But when shipping rates are down and charter rates are about the same as shipping rates, ZIM won't be able to make huge profits. As they have other expenses, their final results would be a loss of about 58 million. If you look at the past, you can see that shipping rates stayed low for a long time. And this trend can continue from 2023 to 2025 or even more. This huge spike in shipping rates happened due to that pandemic, when the demand was high, but now things have stabilized, and shipping rates are expected to be low. So, if you want to value this business based on their earnings, you can't, as they have no profits. You can try to value this business based on the revenue. As Zim made 1.4 billion in the first quarter, you can expect about 5 billion a year at the current rates. So the market cap may be around 2 billion. That will be the fair value of Zim, if they make 5 billion revenue a year. If they make less, then the market cap can go to 1 billion. You also have to be aware that Zim rents most of its fleet. If they return a part of the ships, then the revenue will be even lower, and also the market cap. So the market cap may be between 1 billion and 2 billion. You can only make money with Zim by buying low and selling high, but there is a lot of risk, because you don't know how shipping rates will evolve over time. They may stay low for a long time, or go up a little, but don't expect the same rates as they were in 2021 and 2022. This was a nice party, but now it's over. If you lost money with Zim, don't be sad. You gained an important lesson, that price and dividend depend on earnings. If they decline, also your investment goes down. If earnings go up, you make money. So it's quite simple, but you have to understand the business, the industry, how they operate, and you can easily predict what's next. I've been saying from the last year that Zim will go down a lot, but few people listen to me. So when you see a huge dividend of over 100%, you know that that's a value trap. And don't worry, you will find better opportunities in the future. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments.